My pleasure to show you how to install the light today, and thank you very much for buying one. Before the installation, I will give a brief introduction of all those components of the light. And let's begin with the mounting plate. And these are the segments and the tubes and nuts together with the segments. This is the cross and the screws and the drive, remote control, the manifold. Let's get started with the cross. There are only 4 small holes on the plate, and find it out and put down the cross. Make sure all the small holes on the plate are under the cross. And now we want a marker pen. Use this marker pen. Leave a mark on the position where the cross and the small holes overlap. Okay, keep mark here. Okay, this is the mark here, and also here. Get the 4 screws with the flat head and its nuts from this bag. And now we are going to install the screws here, right here, the mark here. Install the screws here and fasten with the nut. Make sure the screws is right on the position which is marked. And now all the screws are strongly mounted with the cross. And now we are test if all the screws on the cross are in the right position. Okay. Also find the small holes on the plate and put down the cross. Make sure every screw goes through the plate. There we go, it's no problem. Now we are going to twist all those tubes to the cement. And as you can see now, there are 2 types of tube here, long or short. And to make the installation to be more efficient, we always start with the long tube. Now we are going to twist the tubes to the cement. And before we do that, we should take a look at the tube. Each side has the thread, but this side, the thread on this side is shorter, and the thread on this side is longer. And the shorter thread will always go into the cement. The long thread goes to the plate. Okay, short thread here. The wire goes through the tube and twist it to the cement. And another tube here. Every segment has 2 plates for the tubes, so every segment is with 2 tubes. Okay, there we go. After we twist all those long tubes to the segment, we will find that there will be only 1 tube left. That is a spare tube. Okay, only 1. With the same way, now we are going to twist all those short tubes to the segment. Use the same way. And that's all the segments with the tubes here. Now we are going to install all the segments to the plate here. Now we are going to install the segments to the plate. And as usual, let's get started with the segments with long tubes. As you can see here, there are many holes here. The distance between the 2 holes here equals the distance between the 2 tubes here. So find the position to fit the segments to the plate. Okay. The segment with long tubes always install in the middle. Okay. Find the position here. You can take another segment. See if the position is right. Okay, here. It's no problem. And turn it over. We'll find the wires here, and use the nut to fasten the segment to the plate. And there we go, install one segment. And use the same way install the rest segment with long tubes to the rest holes in the middle part of the plate. Okay, now we have installed all the segments with long tubes to the middle part of the plate. Now we are going to install the rest segments with short tubes to the marginal holes around the plate. Okay, segment with short tubes. Use the same way, find the position, and the wire goes through the plate. Turn it over, you can see the segment with short tubes here, the marginal holes here, and fasten the segment to the plate with the nut. Okay, that's how it looks after we install all the segments to the plate and fasten with nuts. Turn it over. Okay, that's how it looks. And now we are going to connect all the wires to the drive. Okay, take one and make sure this side is up and insert the port on the collector. Okay, one by one. Okay, so you can see it's strongly mounted here. Okay, the connection is done. And now we are turning it on and see if the light works. And in case of any problem, we can solve it on the ground. Okay, connect the wire. Find out if all the segments work. Okay. All the lines we are selling can be controlled by remote, but before that we have to do the connection. The connection is very simple, and now I'm going to show you that. Be prepared to press this button here, but don't press yet. As long as we turn on the light, press this button immediately. Okay, let's do that. You will see the light flash 3 times. That means the connection is done. Okay, the connection is done now. Okay, let's try if it works. Okay, no problem. The remote can control the color temperature here. Cold white, warm white, and natural white. Sleeping mode, daylight mode, and turn it off, turn it on, no problem. And now we are going to install the cross to the ceiling, and that's how we fix the cross to the ceiling. Look at here, the screws goes through here. Okay, now we are going to install the cross to the ceiling and find the position. We just leave a mark here and install the screws one by one. And there we go, we have installed the cross to the ceiling. And now we are going to install the line to the ceiling, and it's not an easy job, and you should find family or your friends to assist. Okay, that's why you need a friend or your family to assist to install the light here. And he can lift up the light and I can connect the wire here. Okay, the wire is connected to the home electricity system. Okay, then we find out the first screws we installed to the cross before, and the screws goes out the plate, and then we use this nut to fasten the light one by one. Okay, like the 4 screws here. Okay, the light is installed. Okay, the job is done here. Now we are going to turn on the light, see if it works. Okay, there we go, no problem.